This is a home ground game for you. Okay. You talk about this as if you have no say in it. You were in government for 9 years.
Yep.
The prices were rising during that time as well. What do you say is the solution to rising power bills now?
You have to get baseload power onto the system.
But you didn't build any.
So-called renewables are intermittent power.
You didn't build any baseload power.
Now, he left out a very crucial thing. He said that Finland's power system is different and France is different. But he left out a crucial point, because it's got nuclear. That's what's different about it.
Okay.
But, of course, they don't believe in that. Why don't they believe in that?
But if you were so committed to it, you didn't build any nuclear during
Well, hang on. It's your legislation cyclone at a state level that doesn't allow us to build it, and also at a federal level. And I'll give you another quote.
You could have done something about it, Barnaby.
Said,
you could have done something. You were the Deputy Prime Minister of the country, Barnaby.
I changed my mind. What do you do, sir? Well, I tell you what, a lot of people, the facts have changed and they've changed their mind. But, of course, the swindle factories are holding it. They don't want nuclear power because that is competition. And they don't believe in that.
So the earliest we could see nuclear is after 2035. Power bills are going up now. They're going to keep on going up. What do you say is the solution today?
Well, we're seeing it even at a state level. They're keeping they're keeping Eraring open for more than they actually sold it for. I mean, and I acknowledge that was a coalition that was in state level that sold it. Don't know why they did that. But they actually have to keep that baseload going. We are going to be mugged by reality on this one, because if we go down this path, ladies and gentlemen, the lights are going to go out and the poor become poorer. And that is who we're supposed to be looking after, number one. The dignity of that person in their house to be able to have electricity. We are losing that in this nation. And, of course, the schmoozers, I'll actually check you on that. If you believe this is so virtuous, when you were the minister, they're so virtuous because so enlightened. Why is it that? Why didn't you say, well, then the government will be responsible for the decommissioning and rehabilitation of the land after the swindle factories, the wind towers, become obsolete? Why did you leave that on the farmer's chit?
Well. But Barnaby, so do you have any evidence that farmers actually do have to pay for the repair?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where has it happened?
I'll give you one of the things. Murray Watt in the Senate estimates. We should put it online for you so you can all read it. And they say, well, Murray, and it was actually Senator Rennick who asked him. He said, look, who's responsible for decommissioning these and pulling it down? And he went, well, you have to look at your lease agreements on that. You have to look at your lease agreements. Well, they are looking at the lease agreements. And guess what? The farmers are responsible for it. It's basically a sale and lease back arrangement.
Barnaby, I have to pull you up on that. The Clean Energy Council says that the project owner will either decommission the site, restoring the area to its previous land use, or negotiate with land users, landowners, to repower or upgrade the equipment or extend the wind
I'm happy to
farm
take you on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I said, why didn't the government underwrite it? See, what happens is, you'll have a company in Shanghai and it gets the DA through and then it flips the deal and then it flips the deal again and it goes 15 steps away, and of course you're left with a $2 shelf company which is apparently going to decommission and rehabilitate the site.
My question is, has it happened?
Why didn't the government say it was going to do it? Because it costs a bucket load of money. And the latest report, I think it was McCulloch Robertson, came out and said between $400,000 to $600,000 a tower.
Has it happened?
A tower. Well, what has decommissioning sites happened?
Has a farmer in Australia been left to deal with a wind turbine that at the end of the life of a farm? As
these are coming on, we're going to come up in the next few years of the decommissioning of these sites. The first sites, even around Glen, has 3 megawatt towers. They don't build 3 megawatt towers anymore. They're 8 megawatt towers. So what do you reckon is going to happen to 3 megawatt towers when, as like everything, static technology becomes obsolete? Who's pulling these things down?
I want to switch. You can have a chance.
I think we're trying to help people now. We need new generation built into the system right now to put downward pressure on bills. We can't wait. Barnaby's talking about something in 20 years. We can't wait 20 years. We've got to help people now. And the best way to help people now is to build more supply into the system. That's what's put downward pressure on prices. That's what will help with power bills immediately.
Are you personally opposed to nuclear?
I'm supportive of the facts. I'm not opposed to nuclear per se, but it needs to be helping with people's power bills and it needs to be delivered. And let's get the facts on the table. Nuclear is 3 to 5 times more expensive
right.
than firm renewables. That's what the CSIRO says. Take it up with the CSIRO.
CSIRO is an Australian organisation.
That's
Why
right.
don't we look at
A trusted
international
institution.
organisation? All the other countries are
that
wrong.
Developed
All the other
Wi-Fi,
countries are
developed
crazy.
Bluetooth, helps our
We're
farmers
the smart
with
ones.
soil crops.
Finland's wrong. China's wrong. Russia's wrong.
Our
UK's
farmers
wrong,
trust
France
the
is wrong,
CSIRO.
United States wrong,
That's good
Canada's
enough
wrong,
for me, and
Argentina's
I
wrong,
trust them as
United Arab
well.
Emirates wrong. They're all wrong.
Their
We
context
are the
is very
only
different.
smart ones. Chris Bowen, the
Their
CSIRO
context
are
is
the
very
intelligent ones, we are the only ones in step.
Barnaby, can I ask
We are
you?
the
Just
only ones
because
in
you're
step.
talking doesn't help people lower their power bills in 20 years' time. We need to help
It's
people
just
now,
ludicrous. It
and it's
belies the
renewables
fact.
that will
It
do that
belies
now.
the global facts.